Comic book? Oh.
Was it seriously her?
Okay.
Also, this felt short.
Okay, so my anti-aliasing didn't do anything. So now here's my question.
It just looks bad.
Do I wait for Hunter? Well, I guess I have time. 15 minutes. I'll just do it slowly.
We're just doing a comic book. I mean, it'll display what the comic book was.
Nope. Okay, I can do that one. You ugly lippies.
What?
Ugly lippies.
Oh.
Ugly lippies. In order to lure Mahiru and Hiyoko. Letters. The first one to arrive at the beach house was Hiyoko. And then... Oh wait, no. What's this? The next one to arrive at the beach house was Mahiru. Okay, just grabs the body, puts on the mask. Okay, freaky. What did the killer do next to the body? You see, if she dumped all that water in the shower, we could have made a note. Couldn't we have made a note that the shower was wet?
Yeah.
Now the time to wash off the blood.
Could you have also just taken a shower?
Where should I hide? Where should I hide? What kind of hint is that?
We're the killer.
What is it? Oh my god, Jesus. First one to found the body was... We're just doing the comic book scene, Hunter. Ooh, first one to found the body.
Did Hunter leave?
You didn't notice that he left?
No. Did you say something?
I didn't. I did mention in the beginning of this comic if we should wait for Hunter.
I know.
Hiyoko left a big bag of evidence. Why are the hints like this? Hiyoko left a big piece of evidence. Hiyoko left a big piece of evidence? Hiyoko?
Yeah.
Oh, the footprints. The footprints. Oh god. Okay. Jesus. I was like, what? In the closet after Hiyoko ran away. I'm just gonna place this here. To retrieve the bamboo sword, I must do this. Killer forged 2 letters. Okay, I have to go up to the beginning. So she came in eating the fruits? Nope, wrong.
Nope.
Oh, was it the beginning? What? Okay. So this goes here.
Nope. Yeah. Grr.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Okay. So, I guess
this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hiyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hiyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters.
They're out and open like, hee, I have these 2 letters.
Mahiru and Hiyoko.
Hope I don't accidentally mix them up.
Let me just pose with them for a second.
Told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hiyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately.
What if one decided to come really early and one decided to come super late?
What if one was just like, yeah, bro?
Hiyoko totally trusted that letter. Showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said.
All worked out in the end, didn't it,
and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hiyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet.
Like, while she's laying down? Like, what is that thing sticking out? Like, above her head?
Flippers, maybe?
Oh.
So they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road.
I like how Act 5 didn't like fit.
Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer
They could have just wrote it
personally
vertically,
left.
couldn't they?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body.
Yeah, it is really weird that nobody noted that there was
used
water in the
plastic
shower.
water bottles that were
It was just a
inside the
big,
beach
big
house refrigerator.
piece of that room, and it's like they couldn't even inspect it, I think.
No, we couldn't. We could only inspect the window.
Yeah. Oh well. Guess it would have been too easy if it... Well, actually, I don't know if it would have been too easy. These was water. Okay.
We can assume they
tasty
carried
water.
the bottles
I
to
will
the
drink
shower
it
room
clean.
before the sequence of events had happened.
Stay
In place of the
hydrated.
shower, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they
Always
had
get
no
your water
choice
from
but to
the sink.
dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else.
You could have stuck them into, like, the sword bag. Just stuck all the bottles into the sword bags and like have them stack up on top of each other.
Yeah.
After the killer washed
At least
off
you would have
the
gotten
blood,
rid of some of
they
the
hid in
bottles.
a specific spot.
Couldn't she have
inside
also
the
killed
closet
Kyoko while she
Yoko
was at it?
No, because then Hyoko didn't do anything wrong. She didn't. She's not a
She
criminal.
existed.
She's the one she was pinning it on.
She's also
Can't
not a
kill her.
criminal.
Yeah.
She is to us.
I go to
The killer
sleep
hid
now.
inside the
Scream.
surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand.
Oh, the case isn't.
After
The
some
case is
time
like
had passed,
fabric-like. It's
the
not like a
sleeping
hard
drug
case.
used on Hyoko wore off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did not look like it was in the other view.
I can imagine how badly Hyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet.
Well, actually, she ran out. When we saw her running out, she was running out with like tears, but she was like had her mouth closed. I would have thought she would have been screaming, like just howling, like.
I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru.
Why?
Dead
She was
right
trying
in
to
front
get
of her.
away, not draw
Yeah.
attention to it.
But wouldn't you want?
If you scream, you get more.
From the shock and
More
panic of
attention.
being
She
considered
screamed.
a murder suspect,
She screamed. Okay.
Hyoko fled.
You
from the
scream
beach
at the
house.
beginning, but then you wouldn't be screaming the whole way while you run.
Well, like, I don't. People
Because
be
of
like,
that,
help
she left
somebody!
footprints in
Is
the sand.
anybody here?
Everything
She-
was
she
a
didn't
trap
want
set by the
people to
killer
come.
She didn't want help.
Okay.
After Hyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small
Yeah, see, it doesn't
window
look
in the
like a
shower
zipped up thing, and even in that
What
picture.
the fuck? Oh, good.
However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the
Whoosh!
bamboo sword they always carry with them. The
Why
killer
wouldn't
took
they
the
just
bamboo
use
sword out of its
the
tied
bag
to the sword's
to
handle,
like smooth out the sand?
What?
Because then there would be like trails of like something being disturbed in the sand, no? Like just like this.
No, you smooth it out.
Yeah, but then you would just
No.
see a straight. You would just see like a smooth, like a real
Not a
line.
straight line.
But you would see
You move
you would
it
see some
back
sort of
and
outline in
forth.
the sand. No?
It would be noticeable. Plus, it would take more work for them to do that. They would try to get, like, out of there.
And use the sword as a step stool to reach the small window.
That is
while
still
holding the sword
way
bag
too
in their
high.
hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword.
Yeah, that sword would have just slipped. She stepped on it.
And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused.
Okay.
Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Yes.
Complete.
I see.
All right.
And what of it? She's like totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of. What are you saying? You killed Mahiru! Wrong! I punished evil in the name of
The
justice.
stupid emoticons. Why?
That's no reason to condemn me.
Tell us when we know how she's feeling.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote.
Yeah,
so
you
we
can't
can
see her
freaking
face.
kill this weird, crazy bitch.
Yeah, there's a mask.
There's no
Who
way
is that masked man?
you can kill me.
There's no way you
But
can
you
kill me.
can't kill Justice.
Oh god, oh
be
god,
killed.
Jesus.
You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
You
To
can't kill
protect what's
Justice.
most
What are you
important,
saying?
you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
No.
I don't get it. Take this star. Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on in order to keep justice. To keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Oh, okay, so we just need to die then? We're all just gonna die?
Are you serious?
Yeah, this is
Not
the last
serious.
trial.
Oh, okay.
It's
It's
justice.
justice.
Speedrun.
Who will combat the evils of this world? Me. Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and
Now,
save my
still
life
has,
to
we still haven't had
protect
an answer
justice.
to as why Fuyuhiko
Hurry
fucking...
and carry on justice.
Protecting her? Yeah, I don't know.
You know, it's like dots and then the lines to like show like it's dark over there and then like her mouth is the square.
It's
Looks
dark
like a
over
fish.
there? What?
Like it shows, it has like cross, like hatching lines to indicate that it's like gotten darker in the face. Like kind
Oh.
of sometimes, you know, anime.
I know what you mean.
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed! For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
Grass.
Hang on, Monaco must still sleep.
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste. I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her. However, before we do that,
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
Huh?
I'm awake!
he finally woke up.
I've heard your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Wait,
And the winner is Rocky.
really?
Yeah, like I feel like they're setting us up for something.
Well, it can't, well, now that she's been declared guilty, it has to be.
Yeah, she did it.
It's just I'm trying to figure out like what the fuck.
What?
I know it's gonna. I know they're gonna
Have
explain.
a little more time?
Oh, there. What? Yeah, Sonia, interrupt. Cool. Except you waited a little too long
me.
because we already voted.
Can we have
You
a little
idiot.
bit more time?
Why the
Please
fuck
let
didn't
us
you
continue
fucking?
our discussion?
Yeah, why'd you
Continue our
vote for her?
discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Why?
Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
That is true. However,
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
So it has nothing to do with whether. Okay, so it is definitely confirmed that she is the killer, but whether or not she's actually the Justice Lady is a different story.
Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange.
That's what that
to me
word
too.
means, you idiot.
There's a distinct difference between what we know about Sparkling Justice and Petco, right?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes Sparkling Justice like this.
And I describe her
Justice
like
complete.
this.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
Oh, is it like the fact that like
would be me. Sparkling
Oh, her
justice.
No,
her
it's the way-
catchphrase was wrong.
yeah, her catches was wrong, and also like her reenactment of it has no emoticons at all. So clearly there is something off. What the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. She was here to hear
Serial
it.
killer has a catchphrase.
She was here to hear it. How does she not remember it? I read it in the magazine in the library.
That's called a lie.
There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried
So are you
translating
Sparkling Justice, Sonia?
it. I see, so that's
What
what
was
it
that
was.
pop?
Someone drink or something. I think I've got the difference between serial killer and Pecco. Sonia said that she tried translating, which means the difference is, what?
Oh, what?
Did that
I
come
see.
into play?
Oh, like as in like she's not Japanese?
According to what Sonia said,
Like Sparkling Justice
Yeah.
is not Japanese?
The article was written in their native language, so I
Do we
tried
know
to
the
translate
origins
it.
of all the students here?
Everyone's Japanese
Except for
her.
Sonia. Like, oh god, shit.
So she's the Justice.
if she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
You mean that it wasn't written in Japanese, right? What?
Oh no.
The idea is that we're not supposed to know English, I thought.
Yes.
But we are speaking English. It's for
Yes,
it's for us.
the map is
Immersion
written
is
in
broken.
Spanish.
As I was watching the Love Live movie in English, and they go to New York, and I'm just like, what's
So,
Japanese and what's
Sparkling
English?
Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish
Oh,
as well.
Sparkling Justice's mask makes more sense now.
That's
Which
Spanish.
means the journalist
Yeah.
and
Like
Sparkling
sparkling
Justice
water
are
from
both.
America.
From Spain?
What?
Well, the mask was from an anime. It wasn't like dedicated to Sparkling Justice.
Oh yeah, I think Sparkling Justice just took that mask, and then like they were using it to hide their face while committing crimes. Anime Sun Witch Espirito has nothing to do with it. I guess, but I guess it also means that that anime was available in Spain somewhere. So I don't know.
Monokuma should not be allowing this. Also,
It also looks like the
got what he
candy
wanted.
people that you like.
Pecco?
Forget what their name is.
The
Oh,
ones that stick out their tongues and go.
Yeah.
Pecco. Isn't that called Pecco? Wait.
No, Muji.
No, Muji is the company I
No.
used to work for.
What was the fucking candy?
Milkus? But I think the girl is called Pecco-chan.
excuse me.
Hold up.
Oh.
Hold up.
Yeah, her name was called Pecco-chan. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's a reference to that, actually. That makes more
Yeah,
sense.
it's Meiji. It's Meiji chocolate.
It's not Muji. Muji is different.
You know,
When I
You
first
wanna know
heard-
Luffy?
I'm just an
Fucking-
American. I don't know Japanese.
fucking bullshit.
When I first heard about the serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so,
Pecco, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way
unless she's
that's
secretly
possible.
Spanish. Speak Spanish. Se habla en español.
If you
Por favor.
insist that you're Sparkling Justice,
Oh.
can
Por
you try saying
favor.
that catchphrase
Por
in
favor.
Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
Oops. I skipped a blind accent.
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
Please, for the love of
Takes her
God,
head
take it
off.
off.
Fuck it, mask off.
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary.
Please don't be scary.
And
Please just cry or something.
even if you find out now,
I could sense the
too
scare
late
coming
for
on.
you all to
Don't be
do
scary.
anything about it.
Spooky.
Okay, cool.
It's just sad.
Thank God.
My
Terrifying.
duty has
Duty!
already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
It must have been related to the fucking interview.
Uh-huh. Looks like she's back to normal?
That
Thank
mask
God.
has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Yeah, like, we're already dead.
Hey, be
You
clearer.
failed.
We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
What?
Tool? What do you mean?
She is just a tool.
She called
And
herself
then she
a
pops up
tool,
all her collars.
which means someone else used her then?
Oh, I was like wondering like
So
what
she's
does
the
that
killer,
mean?
but she's not.
She's a
Justice
killer, but
person?
someone told her to. She was
Was
told
it
to.
Of course.
Fuyuhiko!
A tool cannot
My
do
boy, the
anything
boss
on its
baby.
own.
You being a boss, baby.
I see.
Finally, he's finally putting his words into action.
Well, I did
Finally
have a
killed
sneaking
someone.
suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
Mahiru.
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
The proof that there was one more
fucking,
person at the scene of the crime? Could it be what Nagito asked Monokuma about earlier?
I see. Are you talking about
There's
the body discovery
Hiyoko
announcement?
and Soda. So there should be one more person for the body discovery announcement to go up.
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
Yeah.
So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Oh,
What?
jeez, fine. You want me to say it does include the kill this time, okay? All done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
I just wonder why Monokuma wouldn't say it? Like, what reason would he have that he wouldn't? Because isn't the idea supposed to... I mean, I guess it doesn't help to lead to the killer in the
No,
end. But
Yeah.
that's not it.
Huh? Am I
Is he trying to
wrong?
make us fail?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Me! Monokuma! Oh, I can't select him.
You're the only one! Is it Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
Yeah.
No. The events that occurred in that game should have definitely occurred in real life. In order to show that off, Monokuma gave something that proves it to us. That, this, all this, that, this, this? This?
The victim's crime scene photo.
Maybe?
I can prove it with
Okay.
this. I didn't think it was
Just showing that
necessary
picture
to
alone
confirm it if
wouldn't
it didn't
really
have
tell you
anything to do
anything
with
if you've never
Mahiru's
seen all the
murder,
pictures, but... Okay.
There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko. didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right?
How would he not know?
Because whoever beat the game first received the ending prize.
Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? Just shut up. What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
Oh, he cry. Is he crying? Maybe not.
No, I think he's
No,
sweating.
he's sweating.
If you were shown a photograph
Oh,
of your
he's sweating.
sister's dead
sweating
body,
his
through his
you'd have no
face.
choice
Your body
but
is
to
crying.
believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey, why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? Cause Peko is the killer, right?
Are you even listening here?
But we already voted. That's why I told you. You're all too late.
Huh?
As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
So now it's a matter of like, if Peko, like, did they have a history before this that like Fuyuhiko would know to use her to?
What's going on?
this?
Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
No.
It means I'm not the killer.
I mean, technically you were. If you're the one who knocked her over the head.
The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill
Yeah, I
Mahiru
hate this argument. It doesn't,
was
make any sense.
Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
Because it's also like a matter of
But
like,
it-
it's also a matter of like what Monokuma is going to decide on, right? Because the reason why he didn't even want to like, the reason why he wouldn't tell you that the killer is not part of the 3 people who would do the body announcement thing is because what was I trying to say? I got confused.
You're confused by your own
Because
words.
if Monokuma had, because the fact that Monokuma didn't flat out say that there were 3 people that witnessed it, not including the killer, that means that that person is not considered the killer because they technically didn't kill the person. So for Monokuma, theoretically, he shouldn't care if someone ordered the hit.
Yeah.
I think that's what I was trying to say. I kind of got lost in what I was saying.
What the hell?
I don't even know what you said, but it doesn't matter.
It's basically doesn't matter if Boss Baby told her to kill her.
Because
and
to
Peko
Monokuma,
will still die because she killed her.
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
Monokuma will just be all like, nah, brah, you stabby, you die, and
yeah,
then
kind of basically.
Boss Baby will stay behind.
Yeah, it's just stupid that it's even an argument.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just betting.
I see.
The way they're doing
That's
it.
what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim.
Because even if you're
But
making
my
this
young
argument,
master does.
like,
My young master
I was
planned
told
this
to
from
do
the
this.
start.
I'm a
Young
tool.
master?
You still have.
Also,
Yeah.
he did have a henchman on the island. Oh, here I thought he was all alone.
Young master.
Sorry, what did you say, Michelle? You were saying something. I completely interrupted you.
I'm just gonna say, even if you're making this argument that like, I'm a tool, I have no purpose, I have I don't have my own motives. You still have to make the conscious choice to act as a tool. So, by making that choice or not making that choice,
You
you're
still
proving that you're human and not a tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no argument.
But they're gonna make it because, you know.
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Pecco's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Nagato's like, yeah!
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Pecco be a tool in the first place? Pecco is a legitimate human being!
Nekomaru's asking the right questions.
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast.
Oh god, my
Oh,
computer
just
just
be like,
like
nah.
Just wait and see what Monokuma decides.
Just be like, veto.
Do you need to restart?
No,
it's just
I'm
wanting
trying
to
to-
restart.
I've never seen that pop up before in my life. Why does it pop
Wait, you
up
think we
like
got
that?
bad ending?
What?
What are you talking about?
Michelle's
The computer
computer.
My
itself.
computer
Restart.
wanted to
Oh,
restart.
they meant the text. I thought you meant the text and we were actually going to die.
No.
What the hell?
Because I can never tell which pop-up is on my end and which is on Sylvia's.
I mean, the game doesn't use pop-ups.
Other than that, like, computer parsec thingy.
B.
B?
B
These were-
for best.
What did I do really bad at?
B for boss baby.
Probably the slicing one.
Falling off with the skateboard.
It's whatever number 8 was.
Probably the slicing one.